It's time for some carbon-based gaming.
It says Tex Venture. It's locked. Blood Island Municipal Housing for the Deceased. The Good Soup Family Crypt. It's locked. Miller the Sot. Here lies old Miller. He's far past his prime. He drank some weed killer, with a half twist of lime. It's locked tight. I can't see anyone in there right now. Those are too far gone to ever be useful. It's a scrap metal recycling bin. It's a pile of new tombstones. It's beginning to spell a word. What could it be? Rib roast? Riboflavin? That's not my job. Looks like the gravedigger is a little behind on his burials. No. It says Old Blind Pew. It's a smelly old dog. Okay, fella, this won't hurt a bit. Hey, I guess it didn't hurt a bit. He must be shedding. Arr, arr. Woo. Arr. He's just not very social, I guess. Someone should really learn to properly extinguish campfires. No. I can't use the dog hair with that. I can't use the dog hair with I've avoided dog grooming ever since that tragedy involving my aunt's poodle. I hope the owner of this shack doesn't sleep in that. No. I can't use the skeleton arm with that. Ow! He bit me! He'd probably like the bone, but I might need it. think he'd like that. That doesn't need to be lathered up. I always wanted one, but nah. There's a barrel at the top of the window. I can't reach it. It's locked. I can't hold on with my bare hands. I can't use the skeleton arm. I can't use the skeleton arm with that. I can't hold on with my bare hands. I can't paste that. I can't paste that. I can't paste that. I can't paste that. I can't use a balloon with that. I only need one. I can't use a pepper with that. 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 I can't use a pepper with. I can't use a pepper with that. I can't use a pepper with that. I don't think he'd like that. Seeing those guys lit up never fails to bring a smile to my face. Drink grog. She's a very atmospheric gypsy fortune teller. Madame Eczema.
Zima, Madam Zima, Madam Zima, Madam Zima! Mistress of the ancient arts, of precognition and augury, diva of divination.
Cool, you're a fortune teller.
Ah, that and so much more.
It says, be a grog man. That fork is stuck in all that congealed cheese. I'm sure it's never been cleaned. That fork is stuck in all that congealed cheese. That cheese looks way too old to eat. That doesn't need to be lathered up. I can't use the chisel with that. No. I can't use the mallet with that. It's made from porcelain. It's a shameless ad for grog. Pickles. Nah, they go straight to my hips. I don't carry around other people's spit anymore. I've grown past that stage. It's the bartender. I've already got one. Any more would be stealing.
Leave that alone, and someone kill that man with the jackhammer.
It says, "We welcome your tips."
Oh, don't bother that. Just make the pain stop, please.
It's the bartender.
Leave that alone, and turn down the lights, will you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwoop, and I'm...
Stop yelling.
I wasn't yelling, I was just...
I've got a terrible hangover. Find something to clear my head and I can talk to you. And keep it down.
I'm sure it's just a bunch of legal stuff I couldn't hope to understand. Extended family-size processed cheese food spread. I think this is the stuff they use to make nachos. No thanks, I'm not that hungry. I really don't want to know what's in there. I really don't want to know what's in there. I really don't want to know what's in there. It says, visit Big Whoop for an eternity of pain and torment. I mean fun and laughter. If you're a pirate with a sturdy skeletal structure and a high threshold for pain, but high threshold for pain is crossed out and replaced with craving for adventure, then Big Whoop is the place for you. Visit Big Whoop. Do it right now. There's no pictures or maps or anything. It just says that it's an awful lot of fun. Honest. It's a Big Whoop souvenir magnet. Cool, a cork with a magnetic pin stuck in it. The mind boggles at the possibilities. I can't use the magnet with that. I can't use the magnet with that. I can't use the chisel with that. I can't use the chisel with that. No.
I feel a dark presence coming over me.
Hi there.
Ah!
Ah, please, keep it down. No screaming. Oh, my head.
Tell me my fortune. Tell me my fortune.
I do not think you wish to hear. There are things of which a man is better off being ignorant.
Oh, but I'm already ignorant of so many things. I want to know my future.
No, you are not meant to know.
I bet you just can't do it. That's the problem. You can't do it, and you're afraid everyone will find out you're just a phony.
You know, I could put a curse on you that would make every morsel of food you eat become a ravenous cockroach inside your intestines, giving you the most excruciating death imaginable.
So, are you gonna tell me my fortune or not?
I'm not kidding.
Okay, okay. What's in the cards for me? Fame? Fortune? Romance?
Ah, very well. We will consult the cards. The process of reading the tarot is a very complex one. Each draw of the cards foretells an upcoming event in your life. When assembled, they will tell the story of your future. A future filled with twists and... Ah!
Good Lord, woman, stop that screaming.
What is it? Is that a good... Ah?
It is death.
Well, in the tarot, death just means change, right? I mean, it's nothing to get worried about, right?
Sure, whatever you say. Now please go.
Look! A three-headed monkey!
Ah! Then the prophecies were true. Where? I don't see anything.
Hey, must have run away.
This is a very bad omen.
Would you happen to know any good hangover remedies?
My people are adept at the art of clearing the foggy head. The process is simple. First, you must find 4 dozen leeches.
Leeches?
Then hang the victim upside down from the top of a birch tree.
Upside down?
Build a fire underneath the victim, using 20 gallons of alcohol and bat excrement as fuel.
Excrement?
Remove all your clothes and dance about the bonfire, chanting in the language of the ancients.
Okay, hold it. This is getting a little bit weird.
What can I say? It works.
Thanks, but I think I'll try something else. Do you know anything about the lost ring of Blood Island?
I sense tremendous sorrow in connection with that ring, and a great part missing. A beautiful diamond.
Where's the diamond?
I see a dark cave filled with evil men, and a place of death, a dark island in the form of a giant skull.
There must be some mistake. Read my tarot cards again.
There is no mistaking your fate, Guybrush. The cards do not lie. But if you insist, once again, it is death.
I'm feeling luckier. Give me another tarot reading.
Luck is not involved here, Guybrush. It is your destiny.
Whatever. Let's see what the cards say this time.
The card says death.
Are you sure you're not dealing from the bottom of the deck?
Remember that curse I told you about?
Okay, okay. Hit me.
Death?
How many of those cards do you have, anyway? How about giving me one more tarot reading?
This is evil work, Guybrush. The fates have conspired against you, and no man can interfere. Your path has been determined.
Okay, I get your point. I really do. Just one more time for Guybrush. Let me guess. Death?
Leave this place.
Huh?
You are putting us all in grave danger. Your very presence will bring us nothing but sickness, tragedy, and death.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Demon! Demon!
Madam Zima,
Begone. You will bring death to all who surround you. No good can come of this.
I don't want to get her mad at me. I've got 5 death cards. That can't be good. It feels soft. I can't use the cushion with that. I can't use the cushion with that. Baron C. Lambert Chowder Good Soup, pioneer of crouton technology. He looks a lot like the guy at the bar. Minerva Stronheim Good Soup, Baroness of Borscht. Peter and Victoria Soie Good Soup, Marquis and Marquess of Consommé. It's Count Gazpacho Good Soup, the cold-hearted canning magnate. It's the Duchess Cream of Good Soup, of the Noodle Good Soups. It's nailed to the wall. It's nailed to the wall. They're nailed to the wall. It's nailed to the wall. I can't use the chisel with that. I can't use the chisel with that. I can't use the chisel. I can't use the chisel with that. It's a bunch of old portraits of the Van Salad family, and I thought the Good Soups were a homely bunch. I don't have any use for portraits of the Van Salad family. I'd better get rid of this incriminating picture frame. What? This is one ugly picture. Looks just like the bartender. I don't think the portrait would look good there. There, I've cut out the face. I don't think the portrait would look good there. I don't think the portrait would look good there. I don't want to cut that. I have a voice. I don't want to cut that. It's already got a big hole in it. It's the face that I cut out of the good soup portrait. I can't use the portrait face with that. I can't use the cushion with that. I can't use the nail with that. Comfy. No time for that now. I've got a fiancé to rescue. It's locked. I can't jimmy the door lock with that. I can't jimmy the door lock with that. I can't jimmy the door lock with that. I'd rather leave it open. There's a peculiar odor in this hallway. It looks out onto the cemetery. I can't use the portrait face with that. 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 Feel the power of the ancient volcano goddess in Griswold Good Soup presents High Explosive, the most intense showgirl cabaret in the Caribbean. Starring Wilhelmina, Temptress of the Caldera, nightly at 7. No. Looks like it was quite a show. I'll just use some of the cheese here. This barbecue is too cold to cook anything. I can't lift a stone barbecue. This barbecue is too cold to cook anything. I'm not going to carry around that heavy iron pot for no reason. I don't want to cut that. This village is deserted. How curious. I can't use the portrait face with that. I don't think the portrait would look good there. I can't use the nail with that. I can't use the nail with that. A 60-pound block of tofu won't help here. A 60-pound block of tofu won't help here. A 60-pound block of tofu won't help here. Well, I haven't got any use for this fruit. Very classy. I can't use the chisel with that. I can't use the mallet with that. I can't use the mallet with that. It's holding cute little shrunken head brochettes. No. No. I don't want to cut that. Nah. I don't want to put my hand in there. It's an auger. It's a hand-carved mask in the likeness of Leroy, god of pudding. No. It looks like a ship's skipper, first mate, a professor, and the rest. No. I'm Guybrush Threepwoop, a mighty pirate.
A pirate, huh? Well, then you must realize the inherent danger in wandering into a village populated by cannibals.
Cannibals?
You say that like it's a bad thing. Well, it's true. But we are no longer vicious and bloodthirsty cannibals.
No?
No. We underwent a paradigm shift in our belief system several years ago.
Really? That's fascinating.
We decided we wanted to live a healthy cannibal lifestyle, completely cut back on our fatty missionary intake, and went vegetarian altogether. But there certainly was a time I would have eaten you. Young guy like you, not too much muscle.
Hey!
I'd probably marinate you in white wine for 45 minutes. Dip you in a light corn batter. Wrap you in banana leaves and bury you in a pit with 100 hot coals. Let you roast overnight. Then I'd serve you on a bed of basmati rice with a garnish of shiitake mushrooms and shallots.
But not anymore, right? But not anymore, right?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Aren't you afraid the volcano will destroy your village?
The volcano? Oh, no. Mount Acidophilus is completely harmless. We have curried favor with Sherman, the all-powerful god of the volcano.
The god of the volcano likes spicy foods?
Shut up, or I'll eat you.
Okay.
When we first landed on this island, the volcano god was most upset, belching out smoke, vomiting up lava. It was disgusting, really, and potentially hazardous. We knew we had to do something to pacify the volcano god, and we assumed a good sacrifice would do the trick.
A reasonable assumption.
But when we threw the sacrifice into the volcano, Mount Acidophilus erupted violently. We thought Sherman was upset at us, so we started making sacrifices every day. We tried everything: fish, poultry, livestock, phenylalanine.
The usual.
Then one day, we tried brie. There was a huge eruption that nearly killed us all.
What happened?
Sherman is lactose intolerant.
Ah, it all makes sense now.
Now, Sherman is on a very strict diet. He only gets fresh fruit, vegetables, and of course, soy products for the proteins so important to muscle building.
Stand aside. I mean to visit the volcano.
I'm afraid I cannot allow that. Our ritual offering is about to begin.
Terrific. I'm fascinated by your quaint tribal customs.
Postcards and slides are available in the lobby. Non-cannibals are forbidden from witnessing the actual ceremony.
That's so unfair.
Tell it to the volcano gods. I don't make the rules, you know.
When does the ceremony begin?
It was supposed to have started half an hour ago. Even now, members of my village are preparing a human-like sacrifice for the volcano god.
Human-like?
Due to the delicate nature of the volcano god's digestion, we can't actually feed him real humans. So we sacrifice a human substitute. It doesn't really taste like a human, but it has a similar texture.
So what's the holdup?
We're still waiting for our featured guest.
Who's your featured guest?
He's an ambassador from one of the other islands. It's all part of a new cannibal outreach program between the villages. Apparently not all villages are as punctual as ours.
I'll help you find him. What does he look like?
I don't know. He should be dressed for the ceremony. And he'd better be a vegetarian. We specifically asked for a vegetarian.
You look familiar somehow.
Perhaps it's because I look like a big lemon.
Oh, yeah. But it's more than that. We've met before. Back on Monkey Island.
Ah, Monkey Island. We had a nice village there. Rent-controlled huts close to the good schools. Those were the salad days, so to speak. Till they put in that darned carnival.
Carnival?
Yes, carnival. Just as soon as they put up the first tent, whoosh! The whole place becomes trendy. Sailors coming in at all times of the night. That awful music droning on and on. And to be honest with you, I think the Midway games are rigged.
Yeah.
At night, it wasn't safe for a cannibal to walk the island alone.
Nice village you have.
Thanks. It's not much, but we call it home. We've been doing our best to capture the classic charm of a headhunter village, while at the same time incorporating all the modern conveniences brought to us by the European explorers. You may have noticed our first state-of-the-art bloodletting clinic, which has been cleverly designed to look like a traditional shaman's hut.
How quaint.
Yes, we think so.
Do you live in fear of the fruit fly menace?
Not since I switched to a malathion-based cologne.
Very alluring.
Thank you.
Do they hassle you when you go through customs?
You have no idea.
Nice village you have.
Thanks.
I really want to see the volcano.
You're just not a cannibal, and your presence would defile the sanctity of our ceremony.
Oh, can't you make an exception just this once? It's an emergency.
I'd like to, but if I let you in, then I'd have to let everybody in. Next thing you know, cannibalism is in, and they're making documentaries about us.
What does your guest look like again?
I've never seen him, but he should be dressed for the ceremony.
Gotta run. Bye. That looks like a mask. Ick.
Finally, you're here. Come on, we're late for the sacrifice.
God of the volcano who resides in Mount Acidopolis, accept this sacrifice we make unto you. In the form of flesh with high amounts of fiber and wholesome cellulose, free of all fat and trans fatty acids, so that it might nourish you and bring your favor upon our humble village, and not upset nor agitate your ulcerative caldera.
Okay, boys, toss him in. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night. You fool! You've given cheese to a lactose-intolerant volcano god! Do you know what that means? You brought about the coming of the divine dysentery. Run for your lives!
Wow, that was more spectacular than I'd hoped. I'm not going back up there. I'm not going back up there. It's too dangerous. It's Merton, bull-headed god of tiny silverware. I'm not going back up there. It's too dangerous. I guess I'll just drag this down to Haggis now. Here, Haggis. This stuff should work to patch up the ship.
Aye, laddie, indeed it should. The consistency of tar, but with a tangy pepper taste.
So, can I have your lotion now?
Aye, lad. Go ahead and take it.
It's full of seawater. Hey, neat. It points north. Science is fun when you know the secret. No. I don't want to lubricate that. 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 He's busy repairing the ship now. I don't need any rocks. I can't reach it. I can't shake it hard enough with just my hands. The egg would break when it hit the ground. I can't use the pepper with that. I can't use the egg with that. I can't use the egg with that. I can't use the egg with that. I found this egg for your hangover remedy.
Shh. Thanks.
Here's a wild pepper for your hangover remedy.
Shh. Thanks.
This is some of the hair of the dog that bit me.
Shh. Thanks. That's all the ingredients I need. Let me quietly mix up a dose. Ah, much better. Here, you can take the rest.
I'd like a drink, please.
Sure. What will you have?
Give me a big fruity drink with an umbrella in it.
Good choice. It's a delicious taste of the islands, made with lemon, grapefruit, and ground beef.
Hey, don't I get one of those decorative umbrellas to go in my tropical drink?
I don't think we have any. No, I'm wrong. I do have this one.
Ah, Papa Pichu, here's your glass back. I'd like a drink, please.
Here you go, laddie.
Ah, Papa Pichu, here's your glass back. I don't believe we've met. Who are you?
I am Griswold, last of the good soups and proprietor of this hotel. You may have heard of us and our soup restaurant resort empire that stretches across the Caribbean.
Well,
This was once our proudest resort, but it lost all its popularity after the regular eruptions of Mount Acidophilus stopped.
the volcano has erupted.
Yes, I know. The good soup empire is saved.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Soon the resort will be flooded with tourists coming to see the volcano, and I can finally put on the show I was working on the last time we had guests.
What show is that?
Voulez-vous vichyssoise? A dramatic musical about a talented young Parisian soup chef who is cruelly taken down by the Paris culinary establishment for her revolutionary ideas about soup preparation.
I'm sure it'll be a big hit. What do you know about the lost ring of Blood Island?
Oh, that's a very sad chapter in my family's history. My great-aunt Minnie Stroney Goodsoup was a well-to-do member of Blood Island society. Her one weakness was her romantic nature. She had a thing for pirates, one in particular. He came into port, she fell instantly in love, and they were engaged within the week. Then, on the eve of their wedding, he stole the fantastic Goodsoup diamond from her ring and sold it to smugglers on Skull Island. She wore the empty engagement band on her finger until the day she died, which was not long after. Some say she still haunts the Goodsoup family tomb. It is a sad story, is it not?
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Could you repeat that?
Get lost, Chowderhead.
Hypothetically, how would one get into your aunt's tomb?
I suppose you would have to die.
Oh, crud. Tell me that whole ring story again?
My dead great-aunt's fiancé stole the diamond and sold it to smugglers on Skull Island. She wore the engagement band until the day she died, and she remains buried in the Goodsoup family crypt, dead of a broken heart.
How can I get out to Skull Island?
Well, there used to be a regular ferry out to Skull Island.
Used to?
One cold night, so the tale goes, the Welshman set out in his dinghy. The deep fog around Skull Isle obscured even the moon, but the Welshman could see the distant light of the Blood Island lighthouse. When he'd rowed half the distance, the light in the lighthouse was mysteriously smashed, and the poor Welshman was lost, almost never to be seen again.
Almost?
Well, there are those who say that late at night, if you stare into the fog long enough, you may see the flying Welshman rowing in his ghostly dinghy, lost for all eternity.
Creepy. How's business?
Oh, it's just wonderful. Now that the volcano's erupting again, the reservations are just pouring in. Soon every room in the hotel will be filled, all except for that one room. The room with the guest that never left.
Is this gonna be scary? Because I warn you.
Every night we heard strange noises coming from his room. Frightful crashing sounds that shook the entire hotel, each followed by the most horrible screaming and cursing. And then one night, the sounds just stopped, but were replaced with a terrifying wailing and moaning. I had the room sealed and vowed never to enter that hateful place again.
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
If you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe for more. Or consider checking out one of the related playlists on the channel.